I'm really more interested to like speak with you guys nowadays. I heard that there was some type of mini massacre in Clarendon where somebody honored there was a triple homicide. That was yesterday. Wow. Yeah, I was watching Perry and listening to that. I was like, triple homicide. I'm like, man, why Jamaica? I mean, I just tell them to say disaster coming up. Based off what me I hear from the prophet, them I don't. What I hear from the prophet is that disaster is coming, but the only way to save yourself from the attack collapse, man, is to actually repent. And that is the word. My people before me humble themselves. You know the rest. You know. So, that I go on right now. And what may I hear from the different men and women of God. 2026 is a statement here. 2026 is a statement here. The false preacher them also come out and expose themselves with them stance towards certain things that them a push in the church. You know, them basically expose themselves. Because once you're advocating for certain things that are not of God, then you know what time it is. But the numbers to call, ladies and gentlemen, the number to call is 876-451-6535. That's 876-451-6535. That number is for WhatsApp call only, alright? I think I got it figured out now. I got the box right here, the different box, so they can call me. Earlier, when I went live, we had some issues. But more said big up to Perry, man. Big up to Perry, you know?
I know the chief.
Perry was definitely instrumental. Tonight, I learned a lot from his live stream on TikTok. And he confirmed something for me about the 5 different structure in the church. The apostle. Once you are called to be an apostle, you know, that's the highest level in the church. Apostle. Apostle is a Roma. You teach me only. I really wish I was home to screen record it because I think it needed to be recorded. And that's one of the things. I need a new phone. I need 2 new phones. The phone that when I have them full up, remember them can't take no more. Those phones have reached their capacity. Any other phone that I get after this, I won't be putting WhatsApp on it. I won't be putting certain things on it because it's going to be specifically for video editing and making content. Specifically. I don't even want a phone number on it. I'm not going to put WhatsApp on the next phone I get. I already have WhatsApp on the phone that I have. I'm not going to put none of those things because I don't want to fill up the memory. It has to be for specifically those things, you know? How you guys doing? How was your Friday? How was the day? So, I want to start off with this because I didn't get to listen to this. This is Peter Bunting. And let's listen because this has to do with mining. And this is important.
That Jamaica was least Season's greetings to residents of South Manchester. Season's greetings to residents of South Manchester. Earlier this month, I tabled a number of questions in Parliament about mining activities under JAMAICA's lease. These questions address land certification and reclamation, resettlement and land titling, compensation for community residents, and rehabilitation of mined lands. Since then, I met with JAMAICA's senior management last Thursday, December 11th. This meeting was a continuation of my advocacy, ensuring that the concerns raised in Parliament and otherwise are being addressed directly and responsibly. During the meeting, we received various updates on certification, on land reclamation, and the various challenges that continue to cause
Nobody
delays.
remember me tonight. Nobody not even say
I
good
was
night.
pleased that there has
Mighty
been
God.
some improvement in
Nobody now
reducing the
like up the live.
reclamation backlog.
Wait, nobody now like up the live. How are go on? How are really go on tonight? No, sir. People, good morning. Welcome. My name is Bolo. I am from Jamaica. And I speak about current events and global and everything like that. You understand? Now, if somebody wants to be, if somebody wants to join StreamYard, we can make StreamYard happen, you know. Yeah, man, if you want to join StreamYard, you can make StreamYard happen. But the call-in number is 1-876-451-6535. Please smash the like button. I am trying to be consistent with the late night Bolo night I provide because most of the time this is when I'm really up. If you know what I'm saying. And I've been avoiding my computer. I've been around my computer too much. So I have been weaning myself from the radiation from my devices. So I stopped working and falling asleep. So I am up right now. We're here. When I leave here, so I leave everything here, so I'm gonna go to bed. Right? That's why you don't really see no video come out in the morning like that again. Like one time consistently every morning I have 3 video out at least. I'm not talk about no short video neither because I only a topic and things that we talk about. And we give me commentary on it and we bring the news. Yes? Yeah, man. So, Peter Bunting and me hear mass about these updates to the mining in Manchester.
This meeting was a continuation of my advocacy, ensuring that the concerns raised in Parliament and otherwise are being addressed directly and responsibly.
Never fall upon deaf ears.
During the meeting, we received various updates on certification, on land reclamation, and the various challenges that continue to cause delays. I was pleased that there has been some improvement in reducing the reclamation backlog. But our communities need transparent and documented timelines, not just vague updates. We also discussed community development matters, including the continued supply of water to affected areas and the status of the Harmons Water Project. JAMAICA reaffirmed its commitment to finance this project, including the procurement of equipment, the construction of the pump house, and the fencing site.
That's all good.
The absence of engineering specifications and cost estimates related to the well shaft and pumping equipment continues to delay implementation. This matter requires urgent attention. As a result of the meeting, there are now specific issues flagged for follow-up with the responsible managers. The first is the concern raised by residents of the Tops and Tulis community about the possible start of mining operations in that area without JAMAICA first coming to a clear and amicable understanding with the citizens who will be the ones directly affected.
You're there.
Mining should only proceed with the knowledge, engagement, and consent of the community. Secondly, there's the long-standing issue of citizens that were resettled, in some cases decades ago, but are still without legal titles for their new homes and properties.
No.
This is a matter of fairness, security, and dignity that must be resolved. Thirdly, we're seeking clear timelines for resolving the outstanding land certification and reclamation cases, so communities can know when mine lands will be properly restored and returned to productive use. And finally, there is need for confirmation of when the engineering specs and cost estimates for Harmon's water project will be provided. We want that work to move forward without further delay. I will continue to engage JAMAICA and the relevant authorities on your behalf and will keep you informed as these matters progress. My office remains open to you and your concerns continue to guide my work. Once again, season's greetings. Season's greetings to
So, Peter Bunting, the panel nonsense thing, you know. It's serious, you know, ladies and gentlemen, because when I really look upon these communities with their mind, there's an understanding, and if the people of the community is not being properly compensated for the various things, and then you want to start the mine without the consultation of the people allegedly. No, that cannot work. You see, the little man is always in our society, you know, being undermined, you know, by our government, and almost always by the persons that want to, you know, make the dollar that they want to make. They want to make their money. The people and the laws and everything and the regulations is just getting in the way. But what is the responsibility of the leadership? What is the responsibility of the government in that? Who voted them in? Who should they have an allegiance to? Shouldn't it be the people that actually gave them the opportunity to operate in that space? You would think that that would be the case, but oftentimes you have a lot of politicians and they're pretty much sellouts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm talking about absolute sellouts. 100%. They have no shame, they have no integrity. Whoever can offer them the fattest monetary package and even land packages as well, wealth overseas and all type of thing. Yo, listen, the only thing, the world is not no new.
Earlier this month, I tabled
no new under the sun, you know, man. Somebody put out and I want to ask you guys a question because I want it to be more of an interactive show, not just you coming to hear me speak. You know what I mean? Trust me, we can talk. But I want it to be an more interactive type of vibe. Yo, this source will put up. Would Mark Golding do a better job in this Hurricane Melissa relief effort? I want to hear from you guys. I'm not even gonna give you my opinion. Let's listen to this.
It's called S for Shelters. Already we're committed to make 60 houses in 30 days. When the homes are finished in the evenings, we ship them off to Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, to all those areas that were highly affected by our Hurricane Melissa recently. So it's S for Shelters, 60 homes in 30 days.
Ready. Look how the sun now raising up, and the crowd now waking up.
So the man them a build 60 homes in a 30 days. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, granted, these are not we call it, concrete houses, but still, I am sure anybody that is in that space would love to have one of those houses right now. It's a desperate situation, and it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a desperate situation. So we have to maneuver it as best as we can. And big up to S, what their name? S Hotel.
60 homes in 30 days.
Ready.
60 homes in 30 days. And I believe these homes are being built on it's at the hotel they're building it. Wow.
Tonight at the very last show.
Can't play the music, obviously. It's hotel. I thought if I press my seat pan.
Already we're committed to make 60 houses in 30 days. When the homes are finished in the evening, we ship them off to Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, to all those areas that were highly affected by Hurricane Melissa recently. So it's extra shelters, 60 homes in 30 days.
Ready, ready. Look how the sun now raising up and the
Big up extra shelters. I think that's dope. Where are we now? Is this Missouri? People, Zurich just a record, you know. The first black athlete to win a World Dart Federation title. 66-year-old Detta Headman. Wow. This was an interesting story that I saw in the paper. The Star, it says Christmas comes early as police gives kids 8,500 JCF bucks to spend. So, okay. Westmoreland Teachfield in Trelawney. Okay, Trelawney. Okay. Trelawney, Westmoreland. Cool. I'm going to read a story from the Star. Or have it read itself, which is best.
Christmas comes early as police gives kids $8,500 JCF bucks to spend. December 19th, 2025. Photo. Brightly colored JCF bucks were issued in denominations ranging from 100. Children attending the JCF Care Christmas Villages in Rat Trap District, Westmoreland, Litchfield and Trelawney, and Cold Spring District, Hanover, were treated to a unique Christmas experience with the introduction of JCF bucks, a special form of currency created just for them. The initiative was funded by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Officer Corps, who opted to postpone their annual cocktail event and instead support children in communities badly affected by Hurricane Melissa.
Nice.
The brightly colored JCF bucks were issued in denominations ranging from $100 to $5,000 and given to children in bundles totaling $8,500. The children were then allowed to spend the money on food, clothes, toys, services, and other treats inside the Christmas villages. For many children, it was their first opportunity to choose how to spend money on their own, giving them a sense of independence and pride. The program offered an alternative to traditional care packages while still meeting real needs.
Wow.
Each JCF buck carried the serial number November 28th, 67, marking the date the Jamaica Constabulary Force was established. The notes also featured the slogan, "Strengthening our people, strengthening our bonds, strengthening Jamaica." 75-year-old Harold Spence, who attended with his grandchildren, said he had never seen anything like it in his community and described the initiative as a blessing. Principal of Q Park Primary School, Ramon Bremer, praised the program, saying it brought joy and dignity to families and had a positive impact on children in the area. The JCF Care Initiative continues to show the force's commitment to supporting community.
Hey, Sassy, what's up, Sassy 81? How you doing?
Communities and uplifting children, especially during the Christmas season. We want to hear from you. Email us at star@gleanergym.com and follow at the JAMAICaster on Instagram and on X at JamaicaStar and on Facebook at the...
Okay. So the money that they give them are like gift cards, right? Like some local cards with the value of it on it. Is this an initiative to have the kids be acclimated with a more moneyless society? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. A lot of people are going to hate me for asking, but I'm going to ask. Is this an initiative, as cute as it is this an initiative to get the kids acclimated more to a digital currency type of vibes? not a cashless currency type of vibes, is it? Just just give me a nod. A yes or a no will suffice. All right. Don't get crazy now and break off into a tantrum. It's not gonna help your argument. Just tell me. Be 100. Keep it 100. All right. Just keep it 100. Is this an initiative to do that? But I digress. Let's continue moving on to the next topic. That's what came to my mind when I said, I was like, let me read this story further. No, I want to say shout out to Germany. Shout out to the Germans. All right. This is the new German tour operator sees opportunity in Jamaica's recovery. Listen to this. Let's go to this. I hope it opens up, because I think it's gonna be a good one. Wait. We have Joseph in the building. And it's them a push. Lord of mercy. No, sir. Joseph, you need have to run out so hard, my general. I just one question when I ask you. No, you can't. Joseph, don't convince you so you go for true. Not my word. Hold on there. You know, never turn off from my mother. Listen to you this because you just get loaded out when me a play as a third.
New German tour operator sees opportunity in Jamaica's recovery. Published Friday, December 19th, 2020. Western Bureau. Just days after Hurricane Melissa battered Jamaica's tourism sector, German tour operator All Tours made an unexpected decision to launch Jamaica anyway, insisting that pulling back would only deepen the hardship facing tourism workers. All Tours, one of Germany's longest established tour operators, officially began selling Jamaica on November 1st, only days after the storm passed on October 28th. Instead of retreating, the company doubled down, bringing travel agents, influencers, and journalists to see firsthand what the destination looks like post-hurricane. We started operating newly here in Jamaica from the 1st of November, and unfortunately, everything changed after Melissa, said Marius Michaelis, contracting manager Caribbean at All Tours. But we wanted to support our airline partner Condor, which flies directly to Montego Bay from Frankfurt, and to show that Jamaica is still able to welcome visitors. The delegation toured Negril, Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, and Port Antonio, visiting hotels that are already receiving guests, while also witnessing areas still in recovery. The objective, he said, was not to downplay the damage, but to counter blanket cancellations that hurt workers long after the storm has passed. Headlines delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the Gleaner's morning and We want to show the world that it is not necessary to cancel a vacation to Jamaica if it was already booked, Michaelis explained. There are places that can receive tourists, and that matters. All Tours Jamaica program currently includes international hotel brands such as Bahia Principe, Decameron, Iberostar, and Grand Palladium. However, they are looking to add Jamaican-owned properties, including Chirila Inn and Merrill's in Negril. According to Michaelis, that mix is intentional. It's important for us not only to sell the big chains, he said. We also want to support Jamaican-owned hotels. Our portfolio should reflect both. Reentry essential. Some properties initially scheduled for the program have been removed due to extended closures following hurricane damage, with others expected to reopen between April and September. Still, All Tours maintains that early reentry is essential to economic recovery. If hotels are closed, people cannot work, Michaelis said. And if people are not working, they don't have money to fix their houses. Tourism has to restart so families can earn an income. The visiting agents, drawn from across Germany and Austria,
I don't think that we've spoken enough. I don't want to say shout out to Jamaics. I'm gonna go to Jamaics TikTok because he's been doing a lot of advocacy on behalf of the hotel workers. Thousands of hotel workers in Jamaica lost their jobs, because of closed down hotels, Joblessness in Jamaica is through the roof. Nobody's talking about it, Nobody's talking about it. Nobody is talking about. One of the things I know that Sanders has done is to send workers overseas to work at the other Sanders then. Right? But there's a lot of joblessness right now. And remember, who remember in the budget debate of this year when Andrew when he spoke about tourism? Tourism is the golden goose of Jamaica's economy. That's what he described it as. The golden goose of Jamaica's economy.
Selected from Altour's top performing travel agencies. The company remains heavily agency driven, with most of its sales still made face-to-face rather than online. Altours has been in business for more than 50 years, Michaelis noted. We are still owner-run, with 200 travel agencies and 32 hotels, mainly in Majorca, the Canary Islands, Greece, and Turkey. Last year was the most successful in our history. Positive reaction. For many of the visiting agents, this was their first time in the Caribbean. Michaelis said their reaction to Jamaica has been overwhelmingly positive, despite the visible signs of recovery. Everybody is excited being here, he said. They are seeing beautiful things, being treated well, and experiencing the warmth of the people. Michaelis' connection to Jamaica, however, runs deeper than business. He first visited the island through music, arriving during the early global rise of dancehall. When Sean Paul became big internationally, a whole sound system culture developed in Germany, he recalled. We came here to cut dub plates, meet artists, and help arrange tours in Europe. That's how I fell in love with Jamaica. What keeps him returning, he said, is the character of the people. Jamaica is unique, not just for its culture, but for its resilience, Michaelis said. Even after a storm like this, people still greet you with a smile. Europeans can learn a lot from Jamaicans.
Big up yourself. Hey, that is the Star. That article came from the Star. No, the Gleaner, sorry. It's titled New German Tour Operators Seize Opportunity. So, in the middle, just as the hurricane come hit, they had this business venture. And instead of actually cancelling everything, they said to people, no, you need to come to Jamaica still. And I think that's amazing. I want to say salute to them. You know what I mean? Because they could have easily decided to cut ties and just, boom, we lost. But selflessly looking at it, they understood the mission of being a brother's keeper. And I want to say salute to the German tour operator. If you guys see this genuinely from Bolo VNR 2.0, I want to say thank you. There's so many other different entities outside of the government that I would like to say thank you to for all of the things. I don't want to start naming names, but Central Kitchen is one of them. All of the companies that donated to Partner Draw TV, you know what I'm saying, and all the other, government officials, people say this and that about Mark Rodin, but he has been very active behind the scenes. So, it's only natural because when you genuinely care for people and you have the means and which to actually, lend a helping hand, you're going to see that. You're going to see that come out. So, and given Mark Rodin's antecedents and the fact that his mother and father was in service of the people.
Guys, me just make on.
What on? What going on?
Her name called me this man and I said, Oshin, why? I don't know what we vote for. I don't know what kind of disaster and sufferation they get. Guys, me just make one video, but the video just get deleted. I don't know what make the video get deleted. Anyhow, two of my JNP friend name called me this man and I said, Oshin, why? I don't know what we vote for. I don't know what kind of disaster and sufferation this to vote for. I say, look here, I don't know talking with the labor, right? I understand, at 1 p.m. I say, and at 1 p.m. I get, no come, no call me on my phone, no text me, no bother me, no beg me, nothing, I don't talk, don't know. And not even 2 months since I'm just here, and I have 5 more years of sufferation. So I try to hold up on the stress and come off of my phone. A straight black man. Any JLP text or call my phone and complain to me a straight black. Me a black one, no crosses. Guys, me just make one video, but the video just get deleted. I don't know what make the video get deleted. Anyhow, two of my JLP friend name call me this man and I say, Oshin, why? I don't know what we vote for. I I don't know what kind of disaster and suffering this will vote for. I say, look here, I don't know talking with the labor, right? I understand, at 1 p.m. I say, and at 1 p.m. I get, no come, no call me on my phone, no text me, no bother me, no beg me, nothing, I not talking, you know. And not even 2 months since I just swear, and I have 5 years, 5 more years suffering. So no try hold up on the stress and come off on my phone. A straight black man. Any JLP text or call my phone and complain to me a straight
oh my dear, oh wow.
Black, me a black one, no crosses. Guys, me just make one video, but the video just get deleted. I don't know what make the video get deleted. Anyhow, two of my JLP friend them call me this man and I say, Oshin, why? I don't know what we vote for. I don't know what kind of disaster and suffering.
Hold on there, wait. When she make that video? That me want to know. That me want to know.
Guys, me just make one video, but the video...
Let me see. What could I call that? You know what could I call? You know, see a good thing, so I save all the video. I don't think I'm talk about today.
Guys, me just make one video, but the video just get deleted. I don't know what make the video get deleted. Anyhow, two of my... Guys, me just make one video, but the video just get deleted. I don't know what make...
So this was the 7th of October. So I know, see, I threw the JLP, they went a ball, you know? They went a ball from early, even before Melissa did come. Mighty God. Anyway, I'm going to Jamaics. I said big up to Jamaics, man. Jamaics are working. Always are doing things, you know. I'm organized, serious, and on a champion thing, you know what I mean? So big up to Jamaics. Make sure you follow him on TikTok. _Ja_Mics. See? So let me just get to listen to this. Oh, this first? Is it this one? I think it's this one, yeah.
And we are not okay. I see the government, I see big name, we see the ambassador for tourism in Jamaica saying that Jamaica is alright and everything is good and all of these things. But the truth is we are not good, right?
Hello?
We are not okay. And this is why we say sip and stand. So we'll have soup out there for the persons who are coming out to party.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Oh, you're calling, I'm calling about it. You go on the phone instead of the computer. I'm calling about it. Hold on. Hold on there, Jamaica, hold on there. Somebody just called there a while ago. You can't have to entertain the call of them. Hold on there, you know, come up on the computer for some strange reason. I don't know why. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, yeah, hopefully you can hear me. Yes. Alright. You hear me, General?
Yes, my general.
Alright, go through. Talk your mind.
Yeah, man. Boy, may I tell you, sir, I feel bad for the people and the Rasta. I feel bad for them, you know. Yeah, man, I feel bad for the people who can't even... Why, I don't know if some people can't think for themselves or they want a new brain or what, I don't know.
Well, to be honest with you, General, if you follow the word, you know, I follow the prophet, you know. The people, them under one spell, you know. A spiritual wickedness we are dealing with right now, so, you know. Enough people don't really follow that part of it, but the people, them under one spell, brother. Because, you know, normal, you can't see where you see and still I say 1 p.m. see you have you under one spell.
But what I say, I go over evil, you know, Virgin.
Yeah, but even so, we can't just say good over evil because faith without works is dead, don't you?
But you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself, brother, that where the power come from, you know.
Well, I don't know if you subscribe to the word of God, but you have to put in work with God. You You have to ask God for guidance. That's what you see. That's what I say. And if Jamaica not turn to God, you know how it go. You have to see it manifest. More is to come. Feel me? I do. So I don't go
When,
like that.
when me look, alright, you're right. When me look on myself, I look on God himself, you know. When I look on the next man, I look on God himself, you know, bridge.
Well, we are all made from the image of the Most High. We understand it from that level there. But you cannot. I don't think you can. I think some of the arguments that people make is try to eliminate the fact that God's sovereignty over everything and everybody. You know what I mean? And sometimes man take that for say boy them and worship themselves and call themselves God. And Bible tell us say in the last days men are gonna become worshippers of themselves. So it's not really surprising, but you see me?
Yeah. But you see when you believe at the most side power, you know, because it's not that I say man not God, you know, but when you look upon a man himself, you see the spiritual naturality of God himself, you know.
Yeah, I mean the image is there, and if you open up yourself to God's power, there's amazing things you can do through God's power. You feel me? I say, but if you open up yourself to the devil, you can also do things the same way. But going against God, you don't see your soul is going to perish. And that is different. You mean to see, isn't it? But what you have to say about what go on in terms of because a whole heap of things can talk about in the general. What are the biggest things that concern you in terms of what go on in our country?
You know my main concern. My main argument is
yes.
The man sorry say more of the people have never died, you know.
Mighty God. Mighty God.
I swear, you know, it will be something more easier, you know. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. I know say I'm sorry for more people never died.
Then man can get some.
That
man could I really have them the type of heart their intention over
if you hear the intention of the man, you know, see that, man. You know, you have to go further, you know, brother.
Sure. Whoa.
You have to go.
So what do you think of the solution? What do you think of the solution?
Yeah.
What do you think the people need?
We have to stand up for your right, Rasta. As I want to say right, you know. No, brother, I'll see everything, brother. Lock down everything, brother. Shut it down. Yeah.
Wow. So
I'll be have the power, you know. Jack, give me the power, we now use it, you know.
So, well, you live overseas, so you see somebody, you hear about some of the news them we are going overseas, like all the protest them in Italy, we're going and then places in Bulgaria and all over Jamaica, all the UK. You hear about some other thing going on.
Yeah, man, I see them, man. I tell you.
Yeah.
We left ourselves vulnerable to everything, brother. We left ourselves open, you know. Yeah, we free up ourselves to advantage, brother.
Right.
Yeah, a man stepping on his shoulder every day, you know.
You're aware of one thing what they call Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah, man.
Imagine a man beat you every day, ladies. Imagine a woman beat you every day, gentlemen. And you get up every day and make excuses while the man continues to beat you. And that happened to Jamaican people, you know? They might get weeping, you know?
I'm sorry for me. I have a heart for the people, but the people have a heart for themselves, brother.
The same thing, the brother, them have to sorry for themselves first, you know, general. They have to sorry for themselves first, you know.
Yeah, the people have a bug out, brother, because I don't know.
Mighty God.
For real, brother.
Jaja.
Yeah, man, with Bogo, she had to them stick there, right there. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's you know.
I'm telling you, rough.
If I alone could have helped the people them give them the knowledge what they want to stuff. But we preach it to them more and more and still them I don't know.
Yeah, Verna are going. True. You can't
A
lead
lot of people are preaching.
Yeah, you can't lead the
A lot of
donkey.
people are preaching.
You can't lead the donkey to water, but you can't force him to drink it.
Why that man?
You understand? So that's a one right now.
Till the cup run over, I don't know.
What we are going to do? What we are going to do? We just have to go and fight the good fight. Feel what I say?
But the one them when they stand up, I go down with them, you know, kill the city up and go down to Babylon, you know, man.
Yeah. That's how it go. That's how it go for true.
Wow, John, no.
I mean, me no want to see.
Why God bless it?
Yeah, go ahead.
God bless that program, man, and you know, we can't get your voice out yourself and make the people them know, so we still there for them, you know, we still hanging there with them and still wait for them to release themselves, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Because
said.
without them, them have to release themselves, you know, brother, from the bondage, you know, because it beat, you know.
Yes. It beat for true, man.
And I feel it for them, brother. I feel it for them. I true, me I tell you. Because I can't believe say I nearly 2 months now and people still live out the door, brother. Baby out the door. Grandma out the door.
Some people.
Ladies out the door.
Yeah, some people even see no help, brother, like me, like they must see governmental now. You know what I mean?
But we are all the tents. We are all the tents that me hear about, brother. We are all the tents, them, eh?
Virgin, I don't know, no. I don't know. Remember, say them take long to do the assessment, them, you know. You feel me? I say so.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, them take long to do the assessment, them to find out who for house blow up on them something. So it's like the transition. You know, the transition
what happened?
Right.
People are people, you know, brother. And I mean, you know, them thing they come in a 3 days, you know, brother. A 3 days, them thing they 3-4 days, them thing they come in a yard, you know.
No, we're not really talk about the relief. What me I say? The government have a responsibility to assess the damage to the people in house and so. And I'm saying they started very late. They should have assessed more houses. As a matter of fact, I'm still waiting on the first house that the politician them actually help somebody for repair. Where is that person that needed government assistance that was them go through the process and them say, okay, I need this and this and this, and them get it and them house fixed now. Me only see them a try run going to Maroon Town with soldier to go fix people house. So one thing people
I see that.
One thing
But
people
yeah, what?
don't so. You know,
But-
understand.
Me want to know if there's any concern about the people out in the cold, brother, out in the chill at night and the mosquito and everything, whatever. Them tent, they no could assist them better, man.
I don't really know where them do the tent them still, no, brother. I know we say me and name, I don't know. I just don't know. You know, I don't know.
But me I watch them thing there from the beginning and me not see there's no video of any tent put up here. I mean that's it, you know.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
me see other videos, but me see no video with no tent. I'm here say I mean according to the information there's hundreds of tents there.
why? Me don't know, yeah, man. Me just don't know. People have to know. Because you see, at them in the space, I experience it, you know. You feel what I say?
Yeah.
So if them not ball out, I don't know.
But man, I know, but me I tell you, say, me I ball out for them, but me not if them not ball out for themselves.
You know what me see? You know what me think happen? And this is just my opinion. Because me hear somebody say this the other day. So when somebody in our space for about 7 days to 2 weeks, then become adapt.
Comfortable.
Yes, they adapt to the situation. No matter how grim it is.
Oh God.
The feeling me I deal with, so it's like I think what happened to the people is that them adapt to the situation as grim as it is. Right? And they might get local help in terms of food and them something there, and you know, MP then they do what they can do, and also not now go on. But when you look at this thing from the beginning, the speed at which the man they move towards certain things. Brother, all people body will forget recover and get recover from police. So
All know. Them have to burn them all.
No, don't a party the other day. Don't a party. Company news. The lady's son, 27-year-old water, you know, take him away. Zine, and she linked the people and see him that are the police. And the police them not come there for you know, search and man, they say them have too much call. What me I say, how is it that a call like that wouldn't be a priority? You talk about remove dead body from water. That can cause people to get sick and them something. And then you have some grave down there where the water root up in the brother and a party in the brother. Since recently I get St. Elizabeth since recently down there I get some attention. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Courtney where I do God bless big up. Courtney said them teeth the man. Wow.
Man, tell you that.
But respect still for you call me G. I don't know see if anybody else want to
Enough love, my brother, and Hannah, you know, for the program, man. The program, man, well uplifting, you know, man, and you know, insight to the people, you know, who now see, man. We still want to bless up the one who now see. Where they go on still, you know.
Bless up.
Time for them up there, yeah, brother. Blessing here.
Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah, man.
Alright, cool. Why not bless say some of the people them just give up. Why not bless? You might be right, you know, because you see, you know, Marcus Garvey said if you're defeated mentally, you're twice defeated in the race of life. So maybe that one is. Maybe that one, you know?
And we are not okay. So hotel workers deserve justice. And we are not okay. I see the government, I see big name, we see the ambassador for tourism in Jamaica saying that Jamaica is all right and everything is good and all of these things. But the truth is we are not good, right? We are not okay. And this is why we say sip and stand. So we'll have soup out there for the persons who are coming out to participate in this rally to say that we know our rights. We're exercising the Fundamental Charter of Rights, Section 13, subsection 3, say that peaceful assembly, and we will be out there on December 15, right across from the airport on the lawn right there. We'll ensure that this rally is a peaceful rally. There's no disorderly conduct, no blocking of traffic, no being disrespectful and nothing like that. We just want to get the message across, right? And we are going to be out there from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Telling not just Jamaicans, but the world, the diaspora and the world that tourism product in Jamaica needs to change to benefit the Jamaican people. The welfare of tourism workers are being ignored. And as the New York Times report on December 1st said, that tourism workers are suffering in silence, and this is the truth. So hotel workers deserve just.
So here Jamaics advocate fully on behalf of the people in Jamaica. It made CVM TV, you know, sip and stand rally. And you know, only a few people came out, but we're glad to see people come out. You understand?
Scenes outside the Sangster International Airport on Monday as tourism workers protest.
You know, experience it.
Sorry.
Scenes outside the Sangster International Airport on Monday as tourism workers protested working conditions. Led by Michael Downer, president of the National Hospitality Workers Union, protesters voiced their frustration over wages and treatment in the sector. Mr. Downer says workers are being left behind despite growth in the industry.
So we're at the airport to tell the guests that are coming in and also the staff and to appeal to our government that the tourism workers are not okay.
Courtney,
And therefore,
absolutely right.
if tourism makes $4.38 billion US, the Jamaican people must be getting better pay, better treatment. Because you look at Barbados, they make $1.4 billion. They pay their staff $5 to $8 per hour. That is 3 times as much as Jamaicans do, when we get 2 times as Jamaicans.
Whoa, wait a minute. So, did he say Barbados makes $1 billion US a year off tourism, and Jamaica makes 4 point something, and they're paying us less money in Jamaica? So what, are we supposed to slave them? Jamaica the supposed to slave them? Mighty God, don't play that back. Hold on there. No.
Because you look at Barbados, they make $1.4 billion. They pay their staff $5 to $8 per hour. That is 3 times as much as Jamaicans do, when we get 2 times as Jamaicans, while we get 3 times as much of them. So we are saying we need to have a change in the tourism model that can benefit Jamaicans for long-term sustainability.
Jamaics, this government and this government has no interest in that. You see the people who are there at the top in the tourism, I feed them pocket alone for fat in general. Them not disturb the flow, cause for them pocket are for fat. You know. And that's why the thing reach a straight corruption. Them the business about people. They don't business about regular man. They only business about their own pocket. When are we going to have a government that defends the people? I mean, truly defends the people. Say what you want to say about Venezuela. Say what you want to say. But one of the things that they did is, if you're going to come into the country, all Japan, China, if you are coming to the country, you cannot start a business. Especially in the oil business, you can't be one company that is going to have an oil business in Venezuela, and then a Venezuelan doesn't benefit. You have to partner with a Venezuelan, because the money needs to stay in Venezuela, and Jamaica should be the same in every resource we have. Jamaica is a brand, our tourism is a brand, our beauty of our country is a brand. So all of these billions of US dollars being spent in Jamaica, every hotel worker is supposed to have a house, and car and business different from them job. No hotel worker is supposed to suffer. I don't business if you push, if you wash laundry. No, then if you go on good, can't work.
Downer also raised concerns about the Labor Redundancy Act, describing it as outdated and calling for amendments that he says would better protect and benefit Jamaican workers.
We also have issue with the Redundancy Act. The Labor Relation Industrial Dispute Act of 1975 is an outdated law that over 50 years, and both political parties have overseen this and not seek to change it to benefit the Jamaican people. So we are asking that it be amended, and before it's been amended, consultation must be done with the expert that is in the tourism industry. Those who have been playing a part, let them be consulted so that we can craft these legislations so it better serve the interests of Jamaican people.
The NHW.
You're the man about PNP and JLP, yeah? This is not about politics, it's about what is best for the people of Jamaica. No, if we're not going good, we have to say we're not going good. Not true. Or we'll get better. We're not there about no diatic business. And this issue that he's speaking about, if we're not going good as PNP, we have to say we're not going good. We have to be the voice for change. Positive change on behalf of the people, and if we're not, we need to pull up our bootstraps on this issue and get the representing.
The president questions why Jamaica, a leading tourist destination in the Caribbean, has failed to enact legislation that benefits its people.
If in Turks and Caicos they can put tax on tourism and give the staff up to 60% of that, and they're pushing for 100% of that to go to the staff, why Jamaica, that is given a title 15 times in a row, the best tourism destination in the Caribbean?
That should tell you why we are get the title. That's why we are get the title. Because we are benefiting persons outside of Jamaica. Jamaica is the best machinery for modern day slavery where tourism is concerned. That's why they might give them the title. You know, the bourgeoisie title them, you know, certain awards we are getting on music and so. You notice certain people get those awards. Who remember when, just for a quick second, for the person that listens to rap, who remember when 50 Cent just came out? Do you remember the individual that got the best single at the time, or I guess the best album at the time? Do you remember the name of the person that won it over 50 Cent at the awards? No, because they never have the best single or album at the time. It was 50 Cent. But the bourgeoisie, the sellout award, there you go. That is it.
Cannot craft legislation to benefit the Jamaican people. That is what we are talking about. For changes.
Change gon' come, I know. Change.
So big up JAMAICA, stand up for the people, eh? You know what I mean? And you know, given that he's a student of Mr. Bvrclips, constantly on the show, hey, look out for great things, you understand? He loves to read, you know what I'm saying? And all these are quote books, you understand? Him like that side of the thing. So I wish JAMAICA, power to JAMAICA and the initiative that he is actually fighting for, because he was in this space as a hotel worker. Now, you think official, he is the president of the union. This thing is official. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what I'm going to say. Check up on let's see what I'm going to say. This no. Sorry, we can't take music.
Yes, sir, your people them out here talking about how crime cut down and how the PNP them bad mind and how country run good. Let me tell you something, Mr. Owens, because you can't fool who you can't fool. From the crime cut down, me I got happy for that. I have no problem for that, you know.
Oh, somebody would have unhappy if crime cut down. It's the line that we don't like. Look, brother. Oh, the man them say the most ridiculous things them on the internet. Oh, them bad mind call the country run good. Nobody can bad mind if the country run good. If the country run good, it just run good. Where is the evidence of Jamaica running good? You know how much fire the man mafia out. There's an economical downturn that the BOJ is trying to supplement by balancing the US dollar. As a matter of fact, when you know me I go right to it, me come back to you London 45. Come when I listen to this on I was listening to this on Melting Pot. See? I was listening to this on Melting Pot. Right? Yeah, about Melting Pot, Mystic Sensation. I was listening to a Mystic Sensation. See? It's a history. I know what history. I remember this.
In the business environment.
This was the IMF head visiting Jamaica 11 years ago, while Portia Simpson Simpson Miller was the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Listen to this. The head of IMF.
As you heard earlier, Christine Lagarde, the managing director of the International Monetary Fund (IMF), is in Jamaica on official business. Madame Lagarde, who is a native of France, was elected managing director of the multilateral agency on June 28, 2011, succeeding Dominic Strauss-Kahn. Her visit to Jamaica underscores the fund's support for Jamaica's economic reform program and signals her commitment to assisting the wider Caribbean. Just last week, the executive board of the IMF confirmed that Jamaica successfully passed all 4 tests on the year 1 of the extended fund facility. The country is set to receive another $70.9 million US, bringing total disbursements to date to $414.4 million US.
In the first year of program implementation, key reforms that had been pending for a long time were implemented. In particular, the tax incentive legislation approved by Parliament in December 2013 and the fiscal rule approved in March 2014.
The fiscal rules approved and implemented March 2014, while Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller was in power. You see all the fiscal prudence that they be talking about and the fiscal discipline. Mama P and the PMP and them do that, you see. Don't make them tricky. Okay, listen again. Anytime them come with them fooling anybody with their phone, I have it in my evidence file. But just want somebody come tell me about Andrew Jones and look how they run the economy and then fiscal discipline and then this. Mama P. Written in law. No choice them now have. Them can't go around it. It's not that they are fiscally disciplined. It's that they don't have no choice but to be. Because of Mama P and the PMP. Because of the fiscal rules and the fiscal law that was set. And Mark Golding was instrumental in that. You understand? It's not good, man. No, listen, man, I can't argue facts, no, man.
In total disbursements to date to $414.4 million US.
In the first year of program implementation, key reforms that had been pending for a long time were implemented. In particular, the tax incentive legislation approved by Parliament in December 2013 and the fiscal rule approved in March 2014. But there are other major reforms that are on the must-do list, including improving the collection of taxes so that there is no evasion and there is collection.
Well, this is what comes to my mind was Zara Burke questions for Andrew Jones before the election in 2016 about the potential or possible evasion of taxes with some properties that he had. They called the tax office and the taxes were not paid. Although Andrew insisted that the taxes were paid, the office was saying something different. I think we need to look into some of these politicians to see if they are evading taxes. The IMF is stressing the collection of taxes, that there is no evasion of the collection of taxes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Modernizing the public sector and improving the business climate in order to pursue the attractiveness of Jamaica, which has caused foreign direct investment to significantly improve and increase over the last 12 months. Consistent implementation of these reforms will boost investor confidence and growth.
We are making further improvements in the business environment and implementing.
All you need to do is look at this video and you'll see that while she was here, that is the most honorable Portia Simpson Miller, Prime Minister of Jamaica, speaking after Miss Lagarde. Hello?
Major projects in a timely way to serve as catalysts for growth and development. It is also the shared commitment of the government and the IMF that vital social safety net programs will be maintained to protect the most vulnerable, even as we press ahead with economic transformation.
Madame Lagarde also responded to concerns about the slide in the value of the Jamaican dollar.
Well, I think you have to look back to where we were a year ago, where growth was collapsing, employment was going up, where reserves were running out, and where Jamaica was bleeding its reserves in order to...
Andrew, the state at which the JLP left Jamaica, remember, say a 4-year Mama P in a power final. The state at which the JLP left Jamaica, listen to the state the JLP left Jamaica, you know. Go back.
Madame Lagarde also responded to concerns about the slide in the value of the Jamaican dollar.
Well, I think you have to look back to where we were a year ago, where growth was collapsing, employment was going up, where reserves were running out, and where Jamaica was bleeding its reserves in order to support a currency that was clearly overvalued.
They're doing it right now. The Bank of Jamaica is bleeding its reserves to maintain a fraudulent Jamaican dollar valuing 160 something when it's clearly over 160 something. I believe we're going to have a wonderful show tomorrow, you know, with Colin Bell, you know, because I'm going to call in and ask Rastan Iman about this specific statement where this lady I make. I'm more ask him, Sir Rastan Iman, most honorable, what she mean by this when she said 1 year ago. What was 1 year ago? No, when Mama P just get Jamaica for run. 1 year ago was 2013, you know. I first year that, you know, when she just get it from the JLP, you know. So the JLP left her with all of this burden, you know, on the country, you know. Listen what the lady say again, you know. Listen, because I'm at ask about the US dollar and how much it has slide. Well, listen.
Madame Lagarde also responded to concerns about the slide in the value of the Jamaican dollar.
Well, I think you have to look back to where we were a year ago, where growth was collapsing, employment was going up, where reserves were running out, and where Jamaica was bleeding its reserves in order to support a currency that was clearly overvalued. So as a result of that, and to give all levers to the Jamaican authorities, and I'm talking here about the finance minister and the governor of central bank, it was necessary to determine a devaluation of the currency so that it could be at the right level of appreciation. It was clearly overappreciated. A lot has been done. There's still a little way to go, not much, still a little way to go, but it's clearly on the net value that you have to determine that devaluation.
Julian Robinson in attendance, attentive, listening, brain box.
I don't like to use the word devaluation, and I prefer to use the word right valuation, because it may well be down the road, as the program proceeds, as growth picks up, and as the reserves build up, that will not be devaluation forever, and it might revaluate. Okay? So, right valuation has to do with determining the right currency level on the basis of production factors, on the basis of inflation differential, on the basis of competitiveness factors.
So, under one government, Jamaica Labour Party, that has not produced nothing. I'm talking about the production levels, farming and all them something there, export, totally down. How is it they can say to us that we're prospering? Only hear when lady say a while ago, and many different things cause it dollar for they to evaluate. Listen what lady I say, man.
So, right valuation has to do with determining the right currency level on the basis of production factors, on the basis of inflation.
On the basis of production factors. On the basis of inflation. Inflation has gone through the roof under this government. Production down. The export income can't even buy certain things for supplement. Yo, brother, yo, when I feel listen to Rasta man, I tell you, the man has opened my eyes to what is happening economically in Jamaica. Yo.
Differential on the basis of competitiveness factors.
Competitiveness factors.
The right currency level on the basis of production factors, on the basis of inflation differential, on the basis of competitiveness factors. Of inflation differential on the basis of competitiveness factors.
So inflation, competitiveness factors, and also production. Those are the three things them use to find the true valuation of the US dollar compared to the Jamaican dollar. Makes a lot of sense.
Jamaica has the IMF full support. We stand ready to help in any way we can, but of course, it is up to the Jamaicans, with the public and private sector working in close harmony, to build a bright future.
Jamaica thanks Madame Lagarde and her team for the policy advice, technical assistance, and financial support, which have provided valuable contribution, proved valuable in our continuing quest for economic prosperity.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, talking about economic prosperity, Karen Wagwan, you know that it's one of the reasons why the JLP had promised a 5 in 4, because they knew Jamaica economy was pivoted after Mama P left for growth. True. Pivoted for growth.
Support, which have provided valuable contribution, proved valuable in our continuing quest for economic prosperity. Thanks, Madame Lagarde and her team for the policy advice, technical assistance, and financial support, which have provided valuable contribution, proved valuable in our...
Oh, this is the point that I wanted to make. Mama P passed all the IMF tests while building schools, while still building infrastructure, while using up the capital budget properly for said infrastructure. Why Andrew One is underspent by the capital budget? He hasn't built any schools, ladies and gentlemen. For God's sakes, the man build a hospital for how much year now? I repair one hospital, Corner Regional, for how much years now? Billions of dollars gone. When building a new hospital would have been done already. Years have passed, time wasted. People have clearly suffered medically because of a lack of access to that hospital, because it's not functional fully. And even when it wasn't functional, there was still a gap. There was a clear gap in that area of Jamaica. Mama P did all those things in 4 years and still built schools. What the hell are we talking about? Andrew Honest cannot walk in a Mama P shoes. Andrew Honest cannot walk in a Mama P shoes in terms of how she managed the government. Of course, he would have built already with all the equipments them Vernon. Of course, that's a fact. But let's go back to London.
I am trying to leave you alone.
But this Andrew is on all the Mark, stop it now. How can you guys be collecting and pocketing money on behalf of Melissa devastation? Whoa. I really don't know what going with RG Marks, you know. Right now, enough I think them kind of stop talk about. I left them to God, you know. Exactly, not to mention Operation Pride. She was building houses to Thank you so much, Antonio. Mama P was working, Bridging. Mama P, you can imagine if the damn E that them never go take deal or they never did have no knowledge about. And now pass the test them or can't pass the test them and put we in a spot with them put we. Yo, the man in the banking sector, IMF and the rest of them are central bank. The man when I say make Jamaica crash, the man they want Jamaica crash and go down to their knees and them dirt. And Mama P bring back some semblance of order economically. We're not gonna allow we're not gonna allow lies to be truth and truth to be lies. We are stand up against that. Bible says, woe unto those that call good bad and those that call bad good. You can't fit in our shoes, man.
You understand? But remember, if the crime cut down, it don't cut down for the Jamaican people to feel happy, comfortable, and safe. It cut down, Mr. Holness, for your investors, them can come invest, and they're going to say, okay, Jamaica is safe now for us to go and invest, so you can put more money in your damn pocket. Mr. Holness, that is all you care about. You understand? Because crime cut down for investors come invest. It don't cut down for the Jamaican people, them live happily and have a life. Because you have the police, them terrorize the people, them, and take the people, them life. And them turn the top criminal, them now. License gunman. You understand?
She not lying. All I run gang. She ain't lying. She's not lying.
So now go like crime cut down and everything is safe and it did happen. No, it's not. It's just for investors to say it's safe enough for them to come in and invest so you can have more money for pocket. Because you're going like say you have 50 life. If you come live over and over again for your pocket, all of the money and land on own. You understand? And no country now run damn good, so I don't want nobody come tell me about we bad man can country run good. Our country must run good under corruption. Only not see the state of the hospital and the health facility them. With the corruption that is going on in this country, the country cannot run.
Yo, how the hell we fi have garbage a pile up our hospital? I mean, we're talking about special type of garbage. Bodily fluid type of garbage. Piling up. Swabs with blood. Ugh. Ugh. Hallelujah. Jesus. Piling up. And you're telling me that Jamaica is running good? Garbage overall is piling up in Jamaica. Jamaica is not collecting the garbage properly. And the country is running good.
Good. The money we have to take care of the hospital and buy the life-saving equipment, them bed, linen and seat and all kind of things at the hospital. Christopher Tough time take 88 million of that give damn sweetheart. And then pocket the rest, the whole of them are damn thief. The whole of them are criminal. Oh, the country must run good with so much corruption. All the whole of them in there are thief. I pack up on a pocket and I run competition for thief. From the poorer class of people, but still people are run behind and not praise, you know. I'm not praise, you know, not criminal. You understand? Oh, country run good, where? Look at this, look at the condition of the roads. Corruption causes the road to look the way they look because guess what, them are thief up the money them, so the road them now fix. Corruption is the reason why the hospitals are in the situation that they're into today, because they're stealing up the money so the hospital them can't get the proper equipment that they want. To take care of the people, them the poorer class.
Oh, remember the drill. People I don't want to forget, and I want to think them to 90 wonder. Oh, remember the drill. The drill that cost 30, well, them pay 30 million for and it cost less than 4. Who remember the drill?
That's a Jamaican. This is what corruption does to the country, not have a country run good. Run good where?
Mad.
Almost 2 months after a major hurricane that devastated the nation. And look what's going on. We not have a country run good on the day after that fool like what? We don't have no sense. Country run good for the elites. And Mr. Owness and him family, them, that's the only people the country run good for. The country not run good for the poor people. The country not running good for we. You know out here come talk about people envy and people know what years the crime go down. Of course we want to hear that the crime is going down, but we also want to benefit. We want benefit from the crime that gone down. You understand? We don't want in the communities them out in the communities them a terrorize look at you them and take them life. Because when the innocent youth them got killed, we not hear the Prime Minister come out come say nothing about it. Because him use the police them film back in stone. But the police them themselves must remember, you know, remember say I get up man and woman and mother and father, you know, remember that. Remember say the police them born and grow in a ghetto, you know. And for to get a name or nothing enough to go turn police, you know. Remember, nobody rich pitting and turn the police, you know.
Nobody.
So you can't stay to go turn on the brothers or the sister.
That's a fact.
For Mr. Honest, we a billionaire. When pocket full till him don't know where to hide money. I come talk about country run good. Run good my backside or a country must run good under corruption.
Make it make sense.
Look at the state of what the country is in. Go downtown Kingston, look downtown Kingston look like one bomb drop down there. A pure shit water down there.
Ew. Really?
When you come talking about country running good for Mr. Honest in Pitney them, Bigfoot and the whole of them we are thief up the damn money. And yes, the country run good for them because them get what the hurricane relief money for thief. And the day-hearted idiot them a run there and them a praise them. I not praise one of the whole of no criminal. The country not run good.
Mighty God.
The country will only run better when you stop being thief and corrupt. Take care of the hospital them. Take care of everywhere where poor people have to go benefit. You understand? Take off the damn mad people them off of the road.
True, man. True.
And find somewhere put them and give them medical help. You understand? See there the 6-year-old child.
They want to clean up the country for true, man. The country not look good.
That was taken away from the school the other day. From I look into that man eyes, I know he's mentally, he was not capable of standing on this solid ground. When you're looking at the man, the he says a mad man. Number one, from the people them stop him on the road.
That one is congratulations.
I was questioning him about the child. From you looking at the man, he said that a mad man. Number one, no man when normal now go stand up and make nobody hold him. And wait and no police to come.
Simple.
So we have whole heap of mad people out there and a lot of the children that are missing. Who to telephone and see where the mad people them are going to take with the people them pitney and go analyze them and do them all kind of things. If you say this a man and not even right, him take off the pitney watch off and take with say our phone or something like that. That don't make any sense.
No sense. That's true, man.
Take care of them people them and make the people them come first and investors come second. You understand? But after you bleed we and dry we out and take away every dollar what we have. The only way for you to get some more money is investment. And that is what you're craving for. And we all know that the 2030 vision is your biggest investing, is your biggest investor. Sure. Is your biggest investment yet to come. And then so you get your whole of your big top trillion them come from. But in Jesus' name, Mr. Honest, I rebuke you. I rebuke you and everybody will defend you because them themselves know better and don't have the slightest idea where you do. You hate the Jamaican people with a passion. You don't come run up and come talk about country run good. Which part is a country run good? Where the country run good?
Big up London 45. Burning the fire. Alright? Burning the fire. Yeah, I know.
Tell me why I go to the machine to put 100,000 and you can only get 10,000 at a time and just pay $5,500 bill. Mr. Wallace, what are you dealing with? What are you dealing with? This is all.
I think I heard about this in the news. Them have some that appears, I don't know if I see anything, but something about the ATM and them and pay out. Like them have some problem, you see me? So people, everything we can really talk. You don't have to look out on the eye, man. And Yo, Jamaica get too much warning, bro. I don't even know what to tell them this again. It's like Jamaica wanna bless if you get the warning them early. So you can really prepare yourself for certain things. And it's like me I wonder warm tone, bro. Me don't know but me don't know something wrong with Jamaica. I true, me I tell you the truth. Something dangerously wrong with you. I don't know how you not see what take place in front of you think too easy, bro, for see. It's too easy for see.
Like to know $500 bill, sir. How many people them cussing me at the machine because they forgot 10 times? No man, Mr. Honest, you have to fix up yourself. Mr. Honest, sir, tell me why I go to the machine to put 100,000 and you can only get 10,000 at a time and just pay $500 bill. Mr. Honest, what are you dealing with? What are you dealing with? This is all gone to know. $500 bill, sir. How many people them cussing me at the machine because they forgot 10 times? No man, Mr. Honest, you have to fix up.
Yo, me say, if me love London 45 one more time, yo. When you talk about holding somebody accountable, you know what London 45 for in your ears. If you have sheen in your ears and you don't drop your socks, you're a dangerous person. You're dangerous, man. Because me could have never have London 45 or tell me nothing twice. You understand? I have to go do it now. I have to go do it our voice commanding it. Yo, it just in your skin it come like you one place and you hear when she say you go collect the picnic them yet. You go for the picnic them at school yet. Bolo, you go for the picnic them at school yet. I saw London on a day in my head. If me and her was together. I saw shoot in my head to her at it. I remind me say if me go for the picnic them yet. Would I hear her? I'm go for the picnic them. Without she did it. She have that type of voice there. I don't know how to explain it. I don't understand me I say. Yo, like that 45 I miss you, man. Remember me tell you that. Anyway, moving on to that. So if you don't love me now, don't leave me down. Cause my later is much greater. I will not want to impersonate with the paper. Woo. Go back. Oh, this go.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pulla and here's what we have in the bulletin. Television Jamaica wins appeal in a 13-year-old defamation case brought by two PNP councillors. Police assure shoppers of safe Christmas. And later in sports, Excelsior and the JC to square off in ISA Managed Cup finals this afternoon at the National Stadium. Now the details. Television Jamaica has won its appeal in a 13-year-old defamation case brought by two PNP councillors, Michael Trooper and Sylvan Reed. The Court of Appeal overturned a 2019 ruling that had awarded millions in damages. The court agreed that TVJ accurately reported information provided by the police at the time. And of course, we will have more in subsequent newscasts. The Area 3 Police Division is reassuring residents that shoppers in the region have nothing to worry about this Christmas season. Head of the division, Assistant Commissioner of Police Calvin Allen, says the police will be out in full force to ensure safety.
The JCF's Area 3 comprises the parishes of Clarendon, Manchester and St. Elizabeth. These areas have experienced their share of criminal activity in the past, but head of the Area 3 Police Division, Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP Calvin Allen, says the situation now is largely under control.
Overall, JCF, if you look at the social media posts, you will see that the commissioner is leading from the front in a practical continuing in every respect. And you have seen that the country is experiencing an almost 44% reduction in murders. Give them a hand, not me, give them a hand. And having said that, I am pleased to let you know that Area 3, comprising of Clarendon, Manchester and St. Elizabeth, is basically mirroring the overall national reduction.
ACP Allen also noted that the police continue to manage their own challenges. During the passage of Hurricane Melissa, the Black River Police Station in St. Elizabeth was the most affected in the division.
I've been journeyed there along with my team on several occasions to see ourselves, not just looking at the social media posts, being in the middle there, the commissioner himself being in the space, putting on his gloves and his water boots, and assisting in leading the process of cleanup of the Black River Station and others. We are letting you know that we are true to our oath of office, that irrespective of the situation, irrespective of the conditions, we are here to serve and we are here to protect.
ACP Allen was speaking at the Christmas tree lighting ceremony in Mandeville recently. Mayor of Mandeville, Donovan Mitchell, in the meantime, said that despite the impact of the Category 5 hurricane, the spirit of the people remains high.
I must extend heartfelt gratitude to our business community, civic leaders, churches, and ordinary residents who stood up, stepped out, and supported their neighbors in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. Your swift response, your generosity, your willingness to help even while your own home and businesses were affected reveal the true heart of Manchester. To the people of this parish, your resilience inspires me every single day. You bend, but you do not break. You struggle, but you rise.
Prince Moore, TVJ News.
An urgent appeal this afternoon from residents of one St. Anne community to the Jamaica Public Service Company. They're calling for proper restoration of electricity in their community as they believe the current situation is a disaster waiting to happen. Karen Simpson reports.
Plunged back into darkness. That's how residents of Tri-C District in Brownstown, St. Anne have described their situation after being without electricity for over a month and finally having power restored, only to have it go out within hours. They say sometime after 11 Wednesday night, fire was seen running along a power line in a section of the community. Shortly after, an explosion was heard and the power went out. The police and fire department were called.
The power lines were restored between 3-4 o'clock and when JP's came and finally restored the line. And subsequently later on during the night, I think about between after 12, fire was seen on this line. And fire was actually running on this line all the way down the line down to the street there. And subsequently after that, the fire started to spread and then we heard an explosion. And we didn't come out until this morning and then we saw all the live wires on the street here.
They say several calls to the JPS have proved futile.
I tried to call JPS. No, we are only getting through to the hub, which is the machine. When you speak, you can't speak to machine. When you lodge a complaint to the machine, you don't get back any answer. So you don't know what is happening.
And as a result of the outage, livelihoods have been at a standstill.
You need current to do the work. So if JPS don't fix the current, we cannot do more work. And I have children that need my support.
I want JPS to come and sort out this thing. People in the community is depending on the shop for their things. Remember, we are poor people and everybody can go out and do big shopping, right? So the people come on a daily basis and buy what they want. But without electricity, to give you the pound of chicken, to give you the little box of milk, to give you the little drinks, what are you going to do?
They are also concerned about the safety of the JPS repairs.
We repair the line, but this is fire on the lines. So what about safety of the community and the children who walk along the street all the time?
Carrie Simpson, TVJ News.
Daryl Vaz, JPS. Should we let this one slide? Guys, I want to ask you the question. Are we being too harsh? Are we being too harsh, guys? Let me play that back. I'm gonna listen, you know, for my other phone, you know. Because you notice I was typing in the chat. Wow. Plunge back into darkness. Let's go over the details. Let's go over the details. So let me mercy, cancel that. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, in this one, we have a situation in in a community in Brownstown. So let me just get that clip for you. In the meantime, please remember to like and share the video. Yes. Sorry about that, Donovan. We not give up on Jamaica. What I'm saying is, there's a storm and then there's a calm. Right now, Jamaica go through the storm, and God have to do what God have to do. But when I said JPS, mighty God, what happened to this community? Was this community neglected? Did you guys not have the right amount of attention played for this community? And if so, why? You know, because these rural areas where, you know, you have the trees and stuff like that, you know, normally the grid itself needs to be revamped in terms of the recovery process of the grid. It needs to be built to withstand a category 5 and then rewiring and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of improvement. There's a lot of improvement that needs to be done, ladies and gentlemen, is my point. A lot of improvement, right? So this is not very welcoming, I have to say. Listen to this.
Our lines were restored between 3-4 o'clock and when JPS came and finally restored the line. And subsequently later on during the night, I think about between after 12, fire was seen on this line. And fire was actually running on this line all the way down the line, down to the street there. And subsequently after that, the fire started to spread, and then we heard an explosion. And we didn't come out until this morning, and then we saw all the live wires on the street here.
They say.
So ladies and gentlemen, these people were in their beds. They were in their beds. Unfortunately, this happened at night. One of the worst times it could have ever happened. But thank God there weren't any casualties. And if people property mash up because of JPS not liable. When has JPS paid for somebody's fridge that mash up because of them? Tell me when that ever happened. I am open for correction. I don't know one time, and I have friends. I don't know one time, bro. I have a whole heap of people that all me happen to. I don't know one time. Right? So them put up back the light and fire started the same night, pan the live, pan the wire. Something was not done correctly. My deductive reasoning would have me believe. So who is gonna pay for this? I know the people in outer light, mighty God. Do it good and done, JPS. Do it good and done. That's all me I say.
Several calls to the JPS have proved futile.
I tried to call JPS. No, you are only going to get in through to the hub, which is the machine. When you speak, you can't speak to machine.
So now are the robot them I use. Jeez, everything wrong with this, you know. I'm glad nobody got hurt. But this system that they want to put in play and to, take over from humans and the robots and, I don't know, but if you guys realize, but devil is being exposed, The devil is being exposed. Pay attention, yeah? It's not always green on the other side. Pun intended. Let's continue.
When you lodge a complaint to the machine, you don't get back any answer. So you don't know what is happening.
And as a result of the outage, livelihoods have been at a standstill.
You need current to do my work. So if JPS don't fix the current, we cannot do no work. And I have children that need my support.
I want JPS to come and sort out this thing. People in the community is depending on the shop for their little things. Remember, we are poor people and everybody can go out and do big shopping. Right? So the people come on a daily basis and buy what they want. But without electricity to give you the pound of chicken, to give you the little box of milk, to give you the little drinks, what are you going to do?
They are also concerned about the safety of the JPS repairs.
We repair the line, but there's still fire on the lines. So what about safety of the community and the children who walk along the street all the time?
Carrie and Simpson, TV.
No, that's a valid concern from the citizen of that particular community which the incident occurred. They have children that walk on the road like this is serious enough. How long you think, guys, how long you think JPS is going to take to actually deal with the situation? How long you think? I don't know, but let's see how it goes. Let's move on to the next story. Like what they're right beside it. Dr. Dayton Campbell. Let's go.
VJ News.
Make it a habit. 7 minutes of Tai Chi every morning, all the way for 1 month.
Meanwhile, our news team contacted Media and Public Relations Manager JPS Audrey Williams, who said power was restored Wednesday night. She also said illegal connections may have caused the fire, but no other cause was identified, and the fallen wire was not live.
So Bolo, Jamaica. Just Bolo. JPS says illegal connection more than likely was the cause of the fire. Hey. So the people in fault, people, JPS have phone fault there. And if you know they up there put up no illegal connection, only need to report the people in that you don't know is doing it. I mean, I support no foolishness. If an illegal connection is not really up there going to cause something for do this. And then how can the people in the community defend themselves from that allegation? Could this be something that JPS is just using as a scapegoat to take away themselves from any form of liability and responsibility? All the thing. You blame our bridge light? Mighty God. Let's see what I want there. Let's continue.
We will get it right. That assertion from Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon as the government seeks to rebuild and repair damaged schools. The Education Minister says the academic Christmas break will be used to carry out the necessary works. Details in this report.
The Ministry of Education has mobilized several contractors to begin the reconstruction of schools. Crews will use the Christmas holiday break to try and finish the work. Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon recently toured the Dotterson Primary in West Belinda.
There was extensive damage here, and so the scope is pretty wide. It's going to take several months of work to get the school back to where we need it to be. We've also said that we're not just building back what was there. It has to be much more resilient than before. And so we're slabbing the roof here. It's very important that whatever work is done, the school must be in a better position than it was before the hurricane.
She says the ministry will be tackling as many schools as possible over the short period.
We know that there are going to be some schools in January that won't be fully completed. This school will not be finished in January. And that's why it's so important that we have alternative modalities for delivering education.
That alternative includes setting up tents to allow students to come in on a rotational basis. And for grade 6 students, Dr. Dana Morris Dixon says they will be attending face-to-face classes daily.
We have to get our children back to school, and it just means school will look different than it was before. But our principals are committed, our principals are doing an awesome job at being as resilient as they can be. Our principals and our teachers, they've lost their homes, but they're still out making sure that our children are learning, and the country is forever grateful to them for all of that. And so it's going to be a difficult period, but we know we have the best teachers in the world, we have the best principals in the world, we have a great regional team, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it right, and our children are going to see that we will not leave any child behind.
Carrie Ann Simpson, TVJ News.
I truly wish them all the best, you know. Donovan, the education ministry of the JLP has been such a failure. I really hope that these words are not empty idle words. I genuinely hope that them get it right. Because for them must have sound good. I tell you, it sounded really good. Mighty God. But, you know, yeah, I don't want to think about that here, Jamaica. Let's see what else I'm going to say. Oh, there's something else? Oh, wait a minute.
In the meantime, Education Minister Dr. Morris Dixon expressed concern about the type of roof used at schools in Western Jamaica. She says the ministry will be looking at the structure of schools to rebuild them in a more resilient way.
But I'm very concerned about zinc roof generally across the system. And so one of the things we're looking at the extent to which the structure can take slab, because we've seen that has held up very well. Where there isn't, we may have to do some work to increase the structural integrity of the structures. But we're also looking at like standing seam technology, which we're doing at some of our other schools where we know the infrastructure can't take slab. And so we're looking at many different options for schools, but the key thing is about resilience and working with what we have, retrofitting what we have to make sure that it can withstand a Category 5 hurricane. It's time for...
Let me hear that. Unless I put that... Hold on. You have to have these things on record, you know, because... You know. This is just strictly for... educational purposes, obviously. Like I said, I really wish them all the best, and I hope it's not empty words. But we shall see what we shall see. We shall see what we shall see. Alright? Alright, guys. There you have it. Let me know what y'all think. Please get this video up to 5,000 likes, 1,000 shares, and yeah. Alright. What else do we have on the agenda? Big up my pops from my watch. Pops, big up yourself. God have mercy. No. Nada update. Oh, man. This is a gaming computer, and so you see. Updates them coming. When them say the man them bad mind, try and stand for attention them again. Itch, scratch, pitch, patch. You guys just never heard that, okay? Y'all never heard that, alright? Yo, man, listen, I'm so sorry that I didn't catch Perry while I was home, bro. Yo, Perry in Christ, fam, I hope, like, you need to start recording the videos them and putting them out on YouTube, bro. Big man thing, fam. Like, these are the words of Perry in Christ. Especially when you're talking about the church. Yo, Perry in Christ was going in, ladies and gentlemen. Pause, no Diddy. Right? The man was speaking something. I was like, what? Perry, yo, burn the fire, my lord. Yo, Perry, when I burn the fire when I touch me to go me there, I'm glad for fire. Fire when I touch me to Perry, I say, yo, need to repent. No joke about that. Because time short and the church need to repent. That's true. That's true. But Jamaica, I don't know, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best, honestly. Oh, Indicom people and they do a video. But we never see this.
Because we get mobile phone and social media photographs too from police officers, anonymously. With their shot in their groups and WhatsApps, we too receive some of that. And they are showing photographs of bodies at scenes. So this is how, after 12 and a half years for myself and others, we can see what has happened. It's not as if it's a secret world. So I think that's disappointing. That it went down to significant, though, in 2019 to 86 fatal shootings. And I think it demonstrates, even before then and a little bit after, that the police can still control crime, manage crime, arrest criminals without that excessively high rate of people being killed.
Talk to me about your personal feelings coming in with the numbers that they were, and then your limiting office, and the numbers seem to be, trending a little bit higher than when you came in. Personally, how do you feel about that?
It's disappointing to see the numbers rise up again in such a manner, and it's difficult to understand, not difficult to understand why they've increased in such a way, although we just reported on it, and over half of all fatal shootings now are arising and occurring from planned policing operations. Since I started here, and everyone's aware of that, but in fact, the planned policing operation should be the safer policing operation, and where people should be being arrested under planned environments, controlled environments, as less, the spontaneous event where officers are ambushed or confronted by armed gunmen in the street or robberies. The police have limited control over such events.
I don't know if you guys are hearing clearly what he's saying, but let me explain. This is the man from Indicom, right? A rise in fatal shooting, police shootings. They hear them come up, but crime has gone down. Those fatal shootings are crime. Added to it, the numbers are not reflecting what it truly is, but I digress. What he's saying is this. The actual situation is that most of the shootings, the fatal shootings that is happening by police, is in a planned environment. So what he's saying is, in a planned environment, it should be less likely that people are unalived, because they should be surprised when they come in. It's an operation. You should catch them off guard. People should be arrested, not put in a body bag. And then there is the no wearing of the camera, body cams, in planned operations. He's saying that in spontaneous situations, it's more likely for people to have a real confrontation with the police. Criminals are so-called criminals. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let me know what you guys think. That makes a lot of sense.
Where they're going to premises with warrants, and they've done intelligence gathering, and they know who should be in there and everything else, and are able to manage the scene and the environment. I wouldn't expect more than half of all shootings this year to come from that, and in 2024. So I think it is disappointing to see that rise, and our report identified a range of features which could introduce, which would limit, perhaps reduce its fatal shootings in that operation. I know that's exactly what to at least try to remedy. We ask for the firearms recovered allegedly from the scenes, replace them for
Power off.
There's no response at all in respect to that recommendation, and weapons are still being.
Whoa, where was that a while ago? Yo, I have to do a whole show for this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bid you guys a good night. I'm going to take to my bed early. I have to take care of this in the morning. A lot is being said, and I cannot respond to it in the way I want to. And yeah, I'm gonna respond to this in the morning, because what this person is saying right here, I think there's a lot that I'm going to miss. It is an actual 10-minute video, and I've already picked up on 3 significant things that he had mentioned that we can expound on and have a discussion about, have a call in and them type of thing there, and then compare. Listen, we're going to have a show in the morning about this. All right, if it's like 11 or 10 around them time there, or maybe 9, we're gonna have a show about this. This is a problem. This is a problem. The man are going into some detail, and this is a problem. We have to call out the what the man the name, Andrew Ones. Lord God, Earth Strong sick. We can't even call him out. Andrew Ones we have to call out. We have to call out Mr. Kevin Blake. Yeah. Them 2 man are them responsible right now. So all them a boast about crime a go down. What about the crime that the police them a commit? And what specific crime? Homicide? What about all the other crimes? Them not count too. I want crime alone gonna jail. Ah man, listen. Respect, love. Tell a friend to tell a friend, guys. Let people know about the channel. This is how the channel grows. If you love the channel, all 16 of you guys that hit the like button, if you love this platform and you want other people to benefit from the conversations that we have over here, you guys have to share the live with new people. Share it on your status. Share it everywhere. You understand? My responsibility is to bring the conversation that will grab people like you. That's my responsibility. But I'm asking you, please, to share the live stream. Alright, guys? And before you go, hit the like button. Somewhere up there in the top where you see the thumbs up button. Yeah, man. Click it and hit the like button. Alright? Peace and blessings, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all, okay? I'm out. Alright. One is 2 hours flat. Why for this I wanna, yeah. Look more, people. Look more.